Hey YouTube, how's it going you guys? Epic here. This is a video basically on how to work with hard drive disk camcorders, specifically the JVC video camcorder using Premiere Pro CS5. I don't know how it works with Macs. I don't know how it works with like other things like Vista or Sony Vegas, things like that. This is just, for example, how to use it with Premiere Pro CS5. If you use a hard drive disk camcorder, you would know that it's a hard drive disk, which means you're gonna have to drag and drop. I think you can capture it, but I'm not sure. I've tried to capture it. I've looked up a bunch of different converting like programs and softwares and things like that, and some of them will come out pixelated and things like that. But this is how I figured it out. I did a bunch of research, but I finally came across something here that mentioned M2TS right there. You see that right in the center. And what that basically means is it talks about how a lot of the old hard drive disk camcorders, or the drag and drop ones, will have that automatic file extension of the M2TS. Sorry, I'm getting that mixed up. Real quick, I'm going to show you guys. This is my examples here. Now usually these will come in .TOD. Now let me change this back to .TOD so you guys can see what that looks like. And again, when you drag and drop, just drag and drop the TOD files. There's MOD, and you don't really need the MOD files because the TOD is the actual video file, in which they look like this. And if you try and open them, you get this little message here, whatever it is, cannot open this file. Again, I'm using Vista 7, 64-bit, But yeah, so that's what happens if you try to open it as a .TOD. Now you can change the file extension. If you don't see the file extension, make sure you go to where it says Organize, and you should see a button that somewhere says like Layout and Menu Bar. Menu Bar will show this up here, and you want to go to Tools, Folder Options, and you want to go to View, and make sure that it does the Hide Extensions is unclicked, so you can see the extensions. That'll allow you to see the .mp4. Some of them will come where it just shows the file name, and if you put .mp whatever, it won't change anything. So make sure that that's clarified before you go any further. Now, for example, this .TOD file, I'm going to take the file extension and change it to something simple like, let's do .avi. If I change it to .avi, of course say yes because you want to change it, it plays just fine. There's a sound, there's video, it looks great. But if I take that and I try to import it into Premiere Pro, .avi right there, it'll do this. Import files, and bam, I'm left with just an audio file for some reason. If I double click that and play it, this is all I get. Just the audio. And I can click and go through all I want, but it's just going to be audio. So what I'm going to do is try and go back, and this is also what I tried. I tried taking the extension and changing it to .mp4. MP4. Of course I said yes, and then again that one plays just fine. Right? So if I try to import that though in Premiere Pro, this is what happens. Example.mp4, click open, it imports the files, but it says this, unsupported format or damaged file. Now that's definitely not something that you want to see when you're doing a video thing. So of course that's just not going to work. Why it does that, I have no idea. You can look into it, but this video is basically showing you how I solved it. Now, what the video or what the forum talked about was changing it to the extension, which what the old one was, which is M2TS. Again, look closely. It's M2TS. Alright? Of course you want to say yes. If you open that, it plays just fine also. It has audio, and it works fine. But if I try to import it, this is what happens. Bam. Importing. And look, it shows with the video and audio. If I double click that, you got it here. It plays fine. It's in Premiere Pro. It is not crazy pixelated. It is not ugly looking. And I can edit it. So that is how I figured out how to fix this little deal here. So if you have a problem with working with camcorders, preferably like hard drive disk ones, or specifically the Iverio kind of camcorder, this is probably a good way to kind of fix that. Again, I found this on a forum. I will include the forum link in the thread or in the description below so you guys can kind of see and go down through and read what people are talking about. But this is how I figured it out. Again, this is just with Premiere Pro CS5, working with the camcorder, the hard disk camcorder of the Iverio, the JVC model. With that, hope you guys learned something. Please spread this around to people who you know who edit video or people who use this camcorder, because I know a lot of people are using this and have no idea what to do with it. And then some camcorders will come with an automatic software, which isn't really a good software. So take that, go apply it, start editing some videos. No more getting frustrated over you not being able to edit videos or change the file extensions, etc., etc. And go make some cool videos, man. Take care. Stay positive.